Hi there. This may look like it kind of looks a little like Resurrection Cemetery. It's actually a very nice cemetery. This isn't the cemetery, obviously. This is a medical group. There was a video that if you guys want to look at it, it's very interesting, very spooky, very freaky. It's by Tracy Radford. She made the video back in November of 2013. And in that video, she's traveling at night with a bunch of girls. And you can see that at night, she's videotaping the cemetery, and you can see a lady in white walking down the cemetery at night. And this freaks out the girls. The reaction of the girls seems genuine. This is the cemetery. And a little further down from where we're going to enter, by the way, it's open, so I'm going to drive in there and see what I can see. As they were coming from that direction right there. They were coming from that direction. And on the video, you could see they were passing this sign. And they were driving at night. And it was down this area right here to the right. Around that area down there is where the apparition, that white woman dressed in all white gown, was walking towards my direction. So we're going to drive down here and see what we see. If you guys spot anything, leave it in the comment section, because I really can't look and drive at the same time. So it was right around this area right here, on the other side of those gates, that the apparition was walking, and it was a lady that was walking on this area right here. Again, that video, thank you for allowing me to mention your video. It's Tracy Radford of 2013 of November of Chapel Hill Cemetery in Oak Lawn, Illinois. And we're just going to drive down here. Cemeteries are always the creepiest, spookiest places you can go. There's not many hauntings in Oak Lawn, Illinois, but this is one of them, and this is one of the videos that is on YouTube. And why it doesn't have very many views is beyond understanding, because it does seem to have a genuine reaction from the women who were reacting to the woman walking on that video. They seemed genuinely scared and frightened. Doesn't explain as to why they were videotaping in the first place, if they were actually looking for a ghost, or they were just videotaping just to videotape. It doesn't explain that. There is not much more information about the cemetery other than that really creepy video. So the girls must have known that something was here, and they came out to horse around. And they found it. And they captured something that I believe looks genuine. And I could sit there and analyze it, and I could sit there if I had the money and I dissect it, bisect it, enhance, superimpose, what have you. But you can always kind of tell by the reaction if it's genuine or not. I believe that they believe what they saw. Was it what they saw? Could have been somebody horsing around inside the cemetery at night. It's possible. At night, a woman all dressed in white. Why would you ever do that knowing that you could probably get arrested? And she was rather close to the road, too. It's a pretty nice cemetery, all things considered. It is a cemetery. I'm not sure if I want to be cremated or buried. That's still up to debate. I mean, that's still up in the air. I'm not sure. I'll leave it up to my wife if she's still with me. She can decide to do with me as she wish. I really don't care. I'm dead. What would I care? I suppose donate my organs. Definitely not my liver or kidneys. I don't think those will be any good. But my lungs should be pretty good. If there's an area, I'm going to stop and see if I can walk my dog. I have Ginger with me. She's in the back over there. Ginger, say hi. And that little one over there is Sophia. She's coming along for the ride too. There is nobody here, not even visiting. This is the week after Easter, the Sunday after last Sunday, Easter. Let me see if I can walk in that area where she was walking. I came to see this area from the outside, expecting to see it from the outside. I didn't expect it to be open, but it is open, obviously. It just gives me kind of the creeps to be buried and have worms eat at you. It doesn't matter how much you spend on a coffin. Those worms are going to get in there. They're going to get into your eyeballs. They're going to get into your ears. They'll find a way inside that coffin. And then you're just a skeleton. This is the area right here. So maybe my belief is leaning towards being cremated. But I don't want my ashes to be a burden to anybody. Right? This is the area where she was walking. She was walking down here in the opposite direction of where I'm driving, but she was walking in that area. See if I can park my car. I don't know if I can. Of course, I'm not going to go by myself. Ginger, I'm going to bring company. Hey, Ginger. Say hi, Ginger. So I'm going to take the route that she took. It looks like it was around this general area. And see, as you can see, you're close to the highway. And it was the girls that were driving from that direction, heading that direction. And it was around this area right about here that she saw the apparition, a woman dressed in white. And she didn't turn around to look at the car. She just looked straight ahead. But this is the area that she was walking down. And on the video, you can clearly see that they drove past that marquee right there that's on ground level. Oh, I have to go back. I have to make sure my dog is okay, because he's a rambunctious little boy, or actually a girl. Make sure she's okay. Get back in there, sweetheart. No, you're being bad now. No, 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 no. But get in there. Alright, if you want to come with me, you can come with me, but we can't stay long. Come on. You can do it. Come on. There you go. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so this is the area right here. As you can see, we're not... By the way, say hi, Sophia. She's right now about heading on 10 weeks. So right around this area is where you saw her walking. I'm going to be quiet for a little bit and see if you can hear anything. There's a lot of bird noises. This area is kind of far from my house. Around this area, you can hear the girls on the video say that they were going to turn into this area. I'm not sure if they meant turning into this drive, because I'm sure when they came at night, this place was closed. So they were going to turn and bravely head around and go back. The whole video is about less than 2 minutes long. I'm going to show you the marquee. The girls make mention of Chapel Hill. A ghost by Chapel Hill. That's Chapel. Start heading back. I'm not walking over any tombstones or any burials. I did that one time at another cemetery with another dog. And something spooked my dog, because my dog started barking at the cemetery stone. It was my little beagle. She started barking at the headstone. So I guess as I was being disrespectful and walking over the gravestone, that person didn't like it. Came out, probably started yelling at my dog, and my dog was barking at the headstone. It was pretty creepy. Plus, I don't want to bring anything back home, because they say it's sometimes if you step on a spirit, you can bring it back home, just like you step on chewing gum. If you step on chewing gum in the street, you can bring it back home. So I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't know if you can see that from way over here, but that looks like a giant. On the right hand side, there's two white statues, or two white fixtures. One of them is a big chair. A big chair. I suppose made out of concrete. So once again, the video is from Tracy Radford of 2013 of November, I believe. The video is less than 2 minutes long. What appears to be teenagers that were driving at night, heading in that direction, and saw an apparition walking on that lawn. Pretty creepy, pretty spooky. I'm not getting any reaction from my dog, so I'm not too concerned about the puppy, but I'm not getting anything from Ginger, because I do believe they will pick up on something. But to her, this is just another park. That it's not a park. There it is, Chapel Hill Cemetery. I don't know if it's called Chapel Hill Cemetery. There's a Chapel Hill funeral home that it's referred to. But if you're brave enough, come down here, videotape it, see if you see anything for yourself. And check out that video. Give it a thumbs like on my video, as well as hers. It looks genuine, it looks believable. Across the street is another cemetery. And I think she's just plumb tired now. She's really tired. Because before we got here, we played ball. Oh, by the way, if you ever go to a cemetery and you see a chair, don't sit on it. I think they call it the devil's chair. There's a reason why there's a chair there. If you find a chair, don't sit on it, because they say you will die soon. I think your older cemeteries have chairs. There's just a chair or a seat right next to the headstone. And if you sit on it, they say you'll die soon. So if you see one, don't sit on it. So if you learned anything in this video, I hope you've learned that. Paws and claws.